Yep.
Everything's new.
Everything's
What happened
new.
with the number?
Coach Kelly just came into the training room and was like, hey, we want all our tight ends to be in 80, so we could do a little bit of different stuff, disguise it a little bit. So it's like, sure. Like, whatever will help the team, I'm all about. So.
But if you were 15, maybe you could be like a stealth tight end.
Yeah, maybe, but I like the number 15. It means a lot to me, but whatever is going to help the team, I'm all about.
You're no longer holding on weight
Nope,
kicks?
I'm not. They said that since I'll be incorporated into the offense, they don't want anything to come up with like a hand issue, so they're just going to have Wade do it. Especially they can work extra, like outside, while offense and defense are doing their thing, so it'll be a little bit easier for them.
You had fun with Wade being 31 years old?
Yeah, Wade's a good dude, man. Like, from what his background and everything that he's done and had with 31 years of experience, especially to a 21-year-old, like, there's just a lot to talk about, a lot to learn from. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's fun.
To hear that you'll be able to be incorporated into the offense this year, how exciting is that for you? Having
It's
kind
exciting.
Of your turn.
Yeah, it's exciting, you know, like always sitting behind either Rosen or last year Wilton and all them. Like, it was a chance to learn, but like I just wanted that chance to get on the field and like do something, and now I'm finally getting that opportunity, so I'm just going to make the most of it and just play hard.
I feel like your strength is blocking, catching, both?
A little bit of both. I mean, like from switching to quarterback to tight end, you kind of have to learn how to block, you have to learn how to catch. And like I have a little background of that, but it's still just eating the details and perfecting my craft in order to be the best on the field.
What was the hardest part of your transition from quarterback to tight end?
Probably blocking, you know, like quarterbacks, oh, they're soft and all that. So putting your face mask into somebody and like having to drive and give it your all every play, that was probably the hardest thing, but just try to be aggressive.
How do you like that physicality?
I like
part of the
it.
game?
Growing up with two little brothers, like, I've grown up physical, so it's kind of nice to get back into that and actually play football, you know?
What kind of gave you the idea to like switch to tight end or receiver?
I mean, back when Coach Fish was here and Rosen gave the idea to Coach Fish, and he was like, I like that idea, and it's kind of in the back of my head. Then I went 1 year here and kind of figured out that Dorian was their guy, so anyway, I can get on the field, I'm all about, so, and that was Coach Kelly's idea to put me at tight end, so I'm just going to go with it and give it my all.
Did you increase your weight as a result of the physicality aspect?
I did. Last year I was at like 207, and now I'm weighing like 234, so I put on a lot of weight, and it was kind of hard to get used to at first, but it's good now.
Did you increase your bench press too? What is it now?
I don't know off the top of my head, but it's a lot more than it used to be. Especially being a quarterback and not benching, like, it's a lot more than it used to be.
Did you have to start from scratch with receiver, tight end technique, the footwork, everything?
Yeah, and that's just something you have to do in the meeting room, and just you got to focus on that while everyone else is working on schemes. And the next level, I had to focus on technique and stuff. That way, I had the base of it, and now I'm able to focus on the schemes and stuff like that.
And the rest in the tight end room, the rest of the tight ends sometimes turn into you, and because you're an ex-quarterback, saying like,
yeah,
what's this?
Yeah,
what do you do?
A lot of times in the meeting, even Coach Sage will be like, hey, Lynch, like, what are the quarterbacks looking for? Like in this, what do they want the tight ends to do there? So that's kind of nice to have that translation with me being in the room. But yeah.
How much does that help you when you're on the field?
A lot, because especially when you're back in the pocket and you're looking downfield and you're wanting receivers and tight ends to do certain things, and you don't really have that, but now I'm on the other side of it and I can come around a backer and be like, oh, this is what a quarterback wants, so I can kind of fit in there and give them the look that they want.
This is the first time that you guys haven't had to change offenses in between years. What's that like, not having to learn a completely new playbook every year?
It's so huge, because then you can just repetition, and you can really make a growth and advance as an offense. When you don't have to learn a new offense, all that stuff, you're always starting from scratch. So when you're able to just build on top of that, you have your plays, even though everything might have variation, you're able to stack that and get a good grasp of it.
Have you been able to see kind of that building blocks situation already in training camp?
Absolutely. You could just tell with the quarterbacks, like Dorian and AB, they're balling right now. They're picking up protections. That was an issue last year. They're seeing their reads, they're commanding, they're being quarterbacks, and they're able to have that leadership and grow as a quarterback when they have that base understanding of the offense. So I think that will benefit us going into this year.
Any wrinkle where you're going to throw from the tight end position?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
You mentioned that 15 was a meaningful number for you. What did it mean for you?
You know, just I've grown up all through football, all through baseball, all through basketball. I either had a 5, 1, or 15, so it meant a lot to me. My little brother wore 15. My dad wore 51, so it's kind of backwards. So that number just had meant a lot to me. But new beginnings, you know. Got some shoes to fill wearing 81 with Caleb Wilson, but I talked to him last night and he said I'm the one that he wants to have it, so I got to step up and make him proud.
What is it like trying to fill that void collectively as a group for you guys?
Filling the void of Caleb?
Yeah.
Caleb was an all-around player. Like, he could block, he could stretch the field, and I think as a tight end group, we're starting to make growth to where he was, and I really believe that we'll be able to fill the void because of the amount of dudes that we have that have different skills that we can mix and match and be successful.
And you guys have 2 and 3 tight ends on the field at the same time. A lot of Chick-fil-A. You like that? Those formations?
Love it. More tight ends in the game, the better. You know?
Any with 4 tight ends?
As of now, no, but you never know. You never know. Chip's always up to something.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Thank you.